So I'm going to demonstrate the last bit of Splunk today, and let me point out something that I saw some people are getting confused about. You don't have to do all the Splunk, although it's fine to. Just there's 4 projects of 20 points each. All the rest would be extra if you do it, which is fine. A lot of people were doing a whole section, and that's fine. That'll put you way ahead of the game, but you're not required to. That's why I tried to explain that here. 20 points, 30 points, and 40 points. What I didn't realize is when I just called these Splunk 1, Splunk 2, Splunk 3, and Splunk 4, the boss of the SOC does have 4 sections, and people thought when I did Splunk 2 that meant they had to do the whole Splunk 2 section, and that was not my intention, although it's fine if you do, and if you do more Splunk work and learn more Splunk, you will not be sorry. Splunk is really important. Anyway, so I see last time I talked about the brute force attack, and that was mostly Splunk 3 anyway. So I think I'll just talk about the last one, the ransomware attack today. And that'll probably be the last Splunk demo in the normal class like this, although I'm happy to answer questions about it, of course. Every one of these classes, as soon as the main lecture is over, I'm happy to entertain questions from anybody about anything. But as far as the planned demo, I'll just do some things from section 4 here today. So here's the Splunk server at splunk.samsclass.info that we've been using. Oops, that's the add-on. I don't want that. I want the search. Okay. And so they want to know the IP address of WE8105 desk. So one simple thing to do is just search for that. You must search for all time, because all this data is 5 years old. All right, so we have thousands of events. Okay, it's going to find 181,000 events. Well, now that's rude. I'm going to turn on some sampling in that case. All right. 181,000 would be slow. Sampling will make it faster. Anyway, now it says examine the source field. All right. According to this, there would be 10 values, but since I sampled, I'm only seeing 9 of them. Okay. Explore stream sources with protocols used in Active Directory login. So that would be LDAP. LDAP is the technique used to send your authentication information. Lightweight Directory Access Protocol is what Microsoft uses. And as you can see, there aren't very many of them. That's really going to thin it out. So I'll do that and now turn off the sampling. There can't be very many of these. 74 events. So they find events on that day and look at their IP address. And they're asking me about 24 August 2016. This is August 10, and this must be August 24. So if I click on that, I think it will double click. Thought it would, yeah, double click, it'll restrict it to that day, which is pretty cool. So now I'm down to 48 events. And I want to look at their IP addresses. These have a destination IP of there and a source IP of there. So I'm guessing the source IP would be the desktop and the destination would be the server, but I might be the other way. Let's see if I can tell anything by looking. This is an LDAP method, a search request assertion value. Yeah, I'm not that familiar with LDAP to be able to easily interpret this, but I think I would regard that as the source of all these LDAPs is probably the laptop. Also, this ends with 100, and this ends with 20. So according to typical conventions, you would give the server a low number, and you would give the client a high number like 100. So I'm thinking this is pretty much likely it. I'm just going to save that in case I need it. So that would appear to be the IP address of the this item. Now they say find the server signatures that on the Suricata signature detected the server malware. Now Suricata is an intrusion detection system, and so if you go back to here, you can just search for server, which is the name of a ransomware family. Oh, he said check the destination port. Oh, that's interesting. Let me see that before I get rid of these. The destination port is 389. Oh, that's a good idea. And the source port, yeah, that's a great idea. Thank you. Very good. I appreciate the help. The source port is these big ports and different every time, so that's the Windows machine using a high numbered port. The destination port is the same every time, so this is the server. Thank you. Very good. This must be the domain controller on 389. Good. All right. So now if we look for server, we're going to see events that mention server, and I found some, which is a little disturbing because I thought I would have to at least relax this time constraint. But it may be that it's in the same time area. Anyway, search for server and examine the source fields. There are 4 of them. And explore the source type associated with Suricata, which is this one. Okay. And I want to find, okay, the one that triggered the fewest number of times, so I want to relax that time constraint. 5 events. There might be more if I use all time. Let's see. Nope, okay, they were all at that time anyway, which is probably why it's related. So here, you see, I'm looking for the Suricata signatures, and I want the signature ID. So if I go down here, alert signature is here, 2 of these, and 1 of those. So this is the server. So what happens is, by the way, it would be sort of fun to see these as a function of time. That's what I think I'm going to do. Let's make time an alert signature. This is not directly answering the question, but I think it's fun. Oh, that should have done it. Alert signature. Oh, let's try this one. All right. So I want to do a table of time and alert signature. I just clicked on alert signature just to get it up there spelled right, because I've often fouled these up. If you get the capitalization wrong or anything, it doesn't work. Okay, so now you can see if you sort there, the whole thing. This is 24 seconds, 25. All right, so first it checked in, then it got an error response and another error response. Then it started, this is when the ransomware was turned on. It was triggered. It checked in with the command and control server. Then it started encrypting files. Then it kept on encrypting files for about a half hour, and now it was done. So now it connected to do an onion domain lookup to publish the ransom page. All right, and looks like my Twitch sort of froze up for me. Hopefully it isn't freezing up for you people. I'm waiting for it to reload here. That's a little disturbing. Can you people see me? You put a message in the chat room. Maybe I won't see it. My Twitch screen seems to have frozen up. I wonder if there's a problem at Twitch. I'll start Zoom. I don't think I'm streaming. Oh, it's lagging. Okay, thank you, Blaze. I'm glad to see something. I can't see my screen at all on Twitch, and I'm not convinced I'm getting through to any of the students right now. All right, I'm going to stop this recording. I'll start another if Twitch starts working again.